Okay, it says I'm live. Thought I'd start out a few minutes early this evening, about 5 minutes early. I was ready, so why wait? And got a couple of viewers waiting at the moment, so may as well get on with it. A new track. You guys have never seen me drive before. Only learnt it recently, and that's Cadwell Park in the UK. I'm just going to be doing an AI race to start out with this evening. G'day, Bender. How you doing? And good evening, Mr. Chu. So this is going to be 50 laps. As you can see, I've got Content Manager up on the screen there. So I've got it set to 100%. And 100% aggression, so as difficult as it can be. Just to be a little easier on the CPU, I've brought the opponents down to 15. I'm probably going to get left far behind, I think, in this because it's a fairly new track for me. I haven't fully mastered it, and I've got the opponent's strength as high as it can be. So we'll see how we go. All right, so I'm going to get straight into it. Later on this evening, I'll probably maybe do 1 or 2 races in ACC once I knock this over. I've set this up for 50 laps, as you can see, so it's going to go for a little while. And yeah, let's load it up and do it. So I think a lap here takes around 1:40 on Cadwell Park. So this should take maybe around an hour or a little over an hour to do. That should leave me some time to do a couple of races in ACC. Alrighty, so
Cook here is now leading.
Just going to set up with fuel. I'll go for a full tank, and I'll do pit stop strategy just in case I need some extra fuel. What shall we put in? We'll put in an extra 40 litres if I need it. Right, I'll go with medium tyres for the changeover. At the moment I'm on medium, so yep, same tyres. Alrighty, let's do this thing. Alright, do I need
50 laps? Alright, Gary, get ready.
I don't really need this on, but I'll leave it.
Go! Yellow flag, watch out. Left side. You're in the middle, right side's clear. Clear all round.
Nice one.
Perfect start, mate. This is great.
So I'm in the McLaren this evening. Forgot to mention the car, the MP4 M12C, I think it is. Really tricky part of the course here. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
8.6. Nice one, Gary. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. 7th position.
So I'm already 8 seconds behind, so I'm getting left for dead already. Oh! But really rough part of the course there.
27.11. The guy ahead has just done a 126.55.
So I think my average time was about 1:38 or something. So if the leader's done a 1:27, so it's getting completely smashed. So I just did a 1:36.
The guy behind has just done a 126.36. Evans is reeling you in. The gap's now 6.3 seconds. P7. Your tyres are cold, watch out. That's a new fastest lap for Evans, 126.27.
So I just don't know how I can go any faster, but he's catching up to me.
Car left.
Oh, pushed.
Clear left. That's barely a scratch, mate. Just ignore it.
That's my fuel, Jim.
Should be about 48 laps of fuel left. 2.1 litres per lap.
And he's right behind me, Jim.
Car right. Oh. Clear right.
Oh, that's a bit rude.
Yellow flag.
Yeah, you deserve everything you
Car
get,
left.
mate.
Clear left. On your right. Still there. Right side's clear. You've had a lot of air damage there, mate. The bodywork looks pretty fucked. Stay between the lines. Please, Gary. Right side. Right side's clear.
Yeah, car's not in a good way after that.
8th place. Car right. Clear right. The next car is Messi Gary. The leader has just done a 126.58.
I don't think I've even been into the pit on this track while practicing or anything, so where is it? I guess that's it there.
P9.
Looks like a pretty small pit area. What's the gap behind, Jim?
22 seconds.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
10 seconds. To Messi Gary, ahead is increasing. It's now 14 seconds.
Well, I'm not enjoying driving with a damaged car, I can tell you that. Get it fixed now.
Look out for the pit speed limit.
Okay, well those guys aren't claiming places from me. So that must be the leaders already lap ahead. Come on, repairs. All right, well, if I do finish in the top 10 in this, I'll consider myself to have done all right. Come on.
Your exit's clear. Don't cross the white line.
what's the gap ahead, Jim?
7.1.
Okay. Car's much nicer to drive. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
13 seconds.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
58 seconds.
So
That lap time was 1:33.56.
So it's a really great thing that Assetto Corsa is working. That's because when I added this track and a couple of other things, I'd gotten to the point where my main internal drive was pretty much chock-a-block full. It was in the red. I mean, I had about 10 gigabyte left, but it was still, yeah, it was in the red. And I'd already previously reinstalled.
Stewards have warned us about track limits. Keep it between the lines.
iRacing and Project Cars 2 on my external drive to cut down on the space used on the main drive. Anyway, there's like 90 gigabytes worth of stuff in my Assetto Corsa folder. It's huge because I've got so many tracks and cars and everything. So I thought, well, what's going to happen if I have to reinstall? But I wanted to put it on the external drive to share out the load. So I copied the Assetto Corsa folder over onto the external drive. And I thought, well, I don't want to have to reinstall. I suppose I would if I have to, but wasn't sure what was going to go on with it. So when I went to delete it off the main drive, it said, put it in the recycle bin. It said it's too big to recycle. Do you want to delete it completely? I was like, I'm entering into very dangerous territory here. But I went ahead and did it. So I thought, okay, now what's going to happen when I go to play Assetto Corsa for the first time? Is it going to give me all sorts of problems? And You know, it'll be another bloody day or two trying to get it all figured out. So the only thing that happened was Content Manager said, oh, where's the route folder for... I said, oh, Corsa. I said, yeah, here it is on this drive now.
Blue flag.
And away I went again. Worked perfectly. So it actually turned out to be really easy.
9.
So I bought this computer as a refurbished thing off eBay for about like $1,000. I think it was $900 by the time I posted it. Got it posted to me. But it had a 1 terabyte internal drive.
Car right.
Oh, arsehole.
Dagnotti is leading the race. We've had a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Gary.
But one of the things, was the solid state drive, the main drive, C drive.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Was only half a gig. So, not half a gig, half a terabyte. So not a huge amount of space. Look.
Blue flag.
Oh, I've gained a spot, Jim. What's my position, Jim?
P8.
So now it's at the point where, but both drives are like half full, which was good. It was how I wanted it. I've also been mucking around more with different settings, trying to get ACC to run smoother when it streams. Still no joy. So one of the things I thought it might be, there's a thingy broadcaster when it goes to, oh shit, when it goes to pick up the different windows and stuff you want to use. I don't know what it relates to, but it's called hook rate, right? It's something to do with the capturing, and it was set to normal and it said recommended and blah blah blah. I did set it to the fastest thing, but no, it still doesn't make any difference. I've done all the settings I can in the game, no difference. I've done all the settings I can in Steam, no difference.
E7.
Oh, I picked up another spot, Jim. I'm doing all right. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
57 seconds.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
17.4 seconds.
It's not what it says here, Jim. It says the next guy's like half a minute behind me. Not 3 minutes something. Oh. You're being too chatty, Gary. Just drive. Anyway, so Grace Tame doesn't mind smoking a bit of pot, eh? As soon as if you, I don't really get it. If there's a picture of you smoking a bong on your Instagram, and then it goes public, via the mainstream media, why bother fucking taking it down off your Instagram when it's already out there anyway? Of course, Lisa Jerkinson is defending her, and of course, I mean, I got no issue with it. I don't think it's a big deal that she smokes bongs. I mean, it's not like she does anything else that's useful for society. I mean, all she is, she's like Brittany Higgins, she's just a professional victim. They don't help anyone, they don't accomplish anything, actually. I mean, can you name one person she's actually helped in a tangible way? Of course not. They're just about victimhood, making money out of victimhood, and drawing attention to themselves for no good reason, for nothing. They're not worth anything. And that's what their whole thing's based on. It's based on professional victimhood, and that's it. You know, Grace Tame, she wasn't sexually assaulted. She wasn't forced against her will. She was coerced, and she was, you know, one of the things that's wrong is they call the teacher a pedophile. He's not a pedophile, he's a pederast. She was a teenager, she was like 14 or 15 or something, right? She was post-pubescent. So, I'm not saying what he did was right. He certainly coerced her, and he got done. He did time for statutory rape.
That's your quickest lap.
He never raped her. It was never against her will, right? So I'm sure I've told the story before that, you know, my first sexual experience was being picked up by this 24-year-old woman in his pinball parlour when I was like 14 years old.
Gone out of track limits.
So
between the lines.
I don't know. Should I have the mainstream media hunt her down so that I can, you know, put her in jail for sexually assaulting me, taking advantage of me, coercing me when I was just a child, when I was only 14? I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it? Oh, hang on, no, wait, I'm not a female. You know, what Grace Tame needs and what Brittany Higgins needs is a real fucking job. But all Brittany Higgins is trying to do is get a big payday. That's all she's after. And she should never have been allowed to speak at the fucking press club. She's got an open court case going on. You're not supposed to talk about that stuff while you've got a pending court case going on. It's using the media to influence, you know, and the media, of course, like every other day of the week, should be fucking ashamed of themselves.
E7.
Oh. What's the gap behind, Jim?
35 seconds.
There's someone behind me. Oh, he's in 5th, okay. Brittany Higgins is a fucking liar, right? You know how she's a liar? We know that she's a liar. They found her naked on the couch. A rapist doesn't bother taking all of her clothes off and making her naked. She did that herself. He just lifts up the dress so he can get at the bit that he wants to get at. That's a rapist. Supposedly raped, offered an ambulance, the next morning refuses it. Goes to work on Monday, the bloke gets told to pack up all his shit and get out. She doesn't, she keeps her job. She doesn't say anything day 1, she doesn't say anything day 2, right? I think it was on the Thursday. 4 days later, after coming to work for a few days, then, right after she finds out that she's in deep shit, then she comes up with the I was sexually assaulted story.
Right. Clear right.
Yeah, fair enough, mate. You're in 5th. You should get to go ahead and all of that. You know, your car is blue like mine, so I suppose, you know, I can kind of look at you as a brother.
Blue flag.
should let this guy go as well because he's in 6th. Which I will when I get onto the straight.
Car right. Right side's clear. Car right.
Dog. He's pretty keen to get past me, drove up over the embankment. As long as my car's not damaged. And that Lisa Wilkinson, she's a fucking disgrace to this country. Uh-oh. Says something's wrong with my headset. Still seems to be working at the moment. Oh, that's what's wrong. It said it couldn't track. There we go. It didn't cut out or anything. It just started going all Lisa Wilkinson on me. In other words, really fucking stupid. You know, all that stuff she said about Eurydice Dixon, you know, the person she doesn't ever mention anymore. The stupid Nirvana fallacy, ridiculous, unrealistic. Men just, you know, men just shouldn't rape. Yeah, they don't. I had the stats somewhere. I don't know where I even still got it now. I used it in a video thing or whatever. But it was from America, and it was the CDC stuff, and it was actually something like 9 women in 1,000. This is in America, of course. 9 women in 1,000 are raped, right? But there isn't 9 men out of 1,000. Basically what it is it was something like 4. I don't know, actually. I think it was 2.4 out of 1,000 men were the rapists. 2.4 out of 1,000. So the reason it's 9 women and 2.4 men is because most rapes, most sexual assaults are committed by a man who re-offends. He rapes more than one woman. So, you know, this whole thing that culture of bloody men and their sexual assault, it's all horseshit. We don't have the saying rapists and murderers for nothing. We have that saying because when it comes to horrible crimes in our society, rape is considered pretty much almost right up there with murder, right? Rapists and murderers, the worst of the worst.
Blue flag, you've got a bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
Yeah, it's a shame you can't find out how many rapes
133.71
have been committed by men versus how many potential rapes have been thwarted by men protecting women. I bet it's a fucking lot more than women that have been raped. How many men have had the crap beaten out of them by other men defending a woman? A lot more than women have been raped. Lisa Wilkinson's a fucking idiot. Who's behind me? The leader.
Limits, watch those lines.
Go on, buddy. Who's behind him? The guy
Left
inside.
side, clear left.
Go on, buddy.
Car left, clear left.
Maybe
Blue flag.
even in AI, having the real-time thing there is pretty handy for that sort of thing. Even if you don't care who the person's name is because they're not a real person. So who's behind me now? The guy in third. Let's let him go as well. Go on. Third and fourth. Come on, get on
Car
with
left,
it.
clear left. Car left, clear left.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
39 seconds.
Anyway, Chew, I think it was, gave the oh, that was a bad gear change, that one.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Gary.
That was really bad. Anyway, Chew's given me the name of the video I'll do on Grace Tame when he called it Disgrace Tame. That's perfect. That's exactly what she is. That's not a real name, of course. I don't know what a real name is, but I heard her mentioned before. Oh, you know, when ABC were glorifying her on fucking Australian Story, as they can't help themselves but do. There they mentioned that, you know, it wasn't a real name. Anyway, you guys, if you've seen the bong photo of her sitting on the lounge with the bong, there's the guy whose face they pixelate out, sitting next to her doing the chopping up. You know, he's got the tray with the mole doing the chopping up, giving her cones and all of that. He better fucking watch out. He'll find himself in jail. Not for drug charges, but for coercing, influencing Grace Tame to, you know, take drugs and all of that, because when she needs some money, she'll fucking sue him for sure. She's pretty evil, actually. Oh, nearly did it again.
The leader, Magnotti, is pitting.
You know, these women, they take, and the other common thing about Higgins and Tame that they have in common is how they take no responsibility whatsoever for their role in the situation that happened to them. You know, Tame doesn't go, well, even though I was 14, you know, I did send him letters saying that I want him to fuck me like a rabbit and all of that. So, you know, no actual reckoning that she was actually a willing participant in it. And same with Higgins, no responsibility taken for the fact that she gets shit-faced drunk. No responsibility taken for getting in the cab and going to what, even no matter how drunk you are, she knew damn well she was at fucking Parliament House. She knew she was in her boss's fucking office at fucking 2 a.m. or whatever, 3 a.m. something. No responsibility whatsoever.
Blue flag.
And that's too why I say, They're not victims, full of horse shit. Fucking liars, that's all they are. Just behind me, the guy in 4th, okay. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
1:06.
Oh. That doesn't sound right. I mean, could be, but you said 30-something seconds. Oh, I did spin out, didn't I? So, anyway, I still haven't got round to making a video for the main channel. You know, a little bit uninspired, I suppose. I mean, I should, because, you know, I pledged to my viewers that...
Left side.
That's what
Yellow flag. Still there.
That's what I'd start doing.
Hold your line.
But,
clear left. Kramer ahead is pitting.
Yeah, I've actually started playing guitar again for the last few days, and I've been doing musical things for Delta Goodstrain. Her real serious music under her real name. And
on your right. Ah, clear right. Yellow flag.
Arsehole.
Blue flag. Keep it within the track limits. Tiny bit of aero damage there. You probably won't even feel it.
That's not the guy that pushed me off the track. No, the guy that pushed me off the track just retired. So he's actually giving me 6th position for doing that to me.
New fastest lap for Pagnotti, 1:26, 1:26.
So so I sent her the third because she's been saying to me, you know, send me some of your songs and all of that. So I'll sing on those and we'll put a, you know, collaborative album together. And I hadn't gotten around to it, but I finally last night
P6
put together a backing track of one of the songs I wrote, probably around 1998 or something. But I thought I said it to her in the email. I'll throw you in at the deep end because this particular song of mine, it's probably got one of the most complex singing melodies that I've ever written. You know, notes that are kind of all over the place and notes that you wouldn't expect. If I end up making a clip for it, I'll put it up, I'll show it to you guys. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
55 seconds.
That's more like it. Alright, so on lap 25 now, and 50, almost at the halfway point. So I said if I actually got in the top 10 I'd be pretty happy, so I'm headed in the right direction at the moment. Oh, put it in first gear, Gary.
Halfway home, fuel's good.
Anyway, one thing I'll say for Grace Tame over Brittany Higgins, she's a lot better looking. Can't really tell which is the more evil though, they're both fucking evil. And I'll give you another example of Brittany's fucking evil that the media won't even say anything about. You know, there's been the thing with ScoMo's text messages and about him, calling him this and that and everything else behind his back. It came out that the last one was leaked to the media by Brittany Higgins. But it came out in the media that it was sent to her in the days after her, you know, situation where she fucked the guy on the boss's desk and all of that. And so, and this is the thing the media won't even confront her about. Therefore, you know, that happened like, was it more than 2 years ago? I think it was like over 2 years ago. So she's been sitting on damaging texts about the Prime Minister for 2 years, not saying anything to anyone until just before coming up to the election, and then she leaks it to the media. Yeah, some fucking liberal stuff you were, love. It's like your actual, like Grace Tame, completely politically biased against the coalition, and that's fine, whatever, you know. But you know, Tame, if
fastest lap for Magnotti, 126.12.
If you fucking love, if you love little squint-faced fucking Albanese, all of that so much over Morrison, don't accept the, you know, and you're going to have the fucking shits and all of that. Don't accept the fucking invitation to his house. You know, the media and social media idiots saying, oh, well, you know, she didn't pretend to be something she wasn't. She acted with integrity. If she was so fucking offended by the guy and was so, why not just refuse the invitation? Oh, hang on, that's right, because it's a fucking free lunch, isn't it? It's a photo op.
Sixth place.
You know, if you're a man, I'd describe you as a complete cockhead, but just because, you know, as soon as you're a woman, I'll just describe you as a complete fucking cockhead, because that's what you are. I'm having a great time ranting socio-political stuff while I'm driving at the moment.
Left side.
Oh!
Clear left. Okay, Gary, we've just cut the track.
Who's behind me? First again, he's lapping me for a second time. Yeah, I'll get out of your way when I can. There you go. I'll do it now.
Car right, clear right.
What about you?
Right side's clear. Gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. Yellow flag. Clear right.
Mate, and you were after the guy for first position now. You completely blown it. So, I guess, you know, artificial intelligence is more poignant than you probably don't realise because you're a robot. You don't actually exist. It's a fun track, Cadwell Park. Looks good in a Assetto Corsa as well. I think Cadwell Park is in iRacing. I know it's definitely in Automobilista too. Oh, I've gone too long.
Like this. Keep doing it. P5.
That was a loss of concentration, that one.
Okay, Gary. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
Oh, picked up a spot, Jim. What's my position, Jim?
P5.
Yeah. Probably that guy in second place. He probably retired. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, but... I'm sure I've got plenty of fuel, but I'll ask the question. How's my fuel, Jim?
We think about 28 laps remaining on this tank. 2.3 litres per lap.
Anyway, while we're having a shot at people, fucking Lewis Hamilton. Speaking of driving and all of that, you know, taking the knee and insisting others do as well and all the shit he goes on with. Now, how do you figure this guy out, right?
Blue flag.
He's black. Well, at very least he's brown. He's super successful. He's a multi-millionaire. I don't know what his net worth is, but you can bet it's a fucking lot. It's you know, it's probably only a couple 100,000 times more than myself and my viewers here put together.
The guy in front has just done a 126.
Super famous.
40.
Yeah, reasonably decent looking bloke, I suppose, you know, young, all of that. And takes a knee and makes out like black people are oppressed, yeah? I mean, isn't he the quintessential example of the proof that, you know, all black guys have to do is work hard at something like a white person or like anyone else and you'll succeed? And yet he supports, you know, Black Cars Matter and all of that?
Left side, whoa. Clear left.
That caught me by surprise. He was the leader anyway. Was he? I thought the leader already passed me. What's going on? It says the car in front of me is the leader, so you know. My own fault. Lost concentration.
The stewards have warned us for cutting the track. Keep it between the white lines. Blue flag.
No one said anything to me, Jim. They must have warned you. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
43 seconds.
Catching up again. It was 55 seconds last time I asked. Oh, I'm getting the flag.
Car right.
Yeah, so right. I was on to you that time. You were going to push me off the track. But you didn't. Nerny, nerny, ner.
Flag.
Oh, it must have spun off. Getting left behind. Alright, concentrate, Gary. Oh yeah, that's what you were wanting to do last lap, but didn't. I don't think I've damaged the car. We'll find out in a second. No, it's all good. I only just touched the wall there. No harm done. No harm, no foul, Jim. I like the good old days. I'm looking forward to the good old days coming back, you know, if I'm still around. When people like Higgins and Lisa Wilkinson and Grace Tame say their shit and everybody just rolls their eyes and goes, oh, fuck. You know, before political correctness, generally speaking, Brittany Higgins would have tried to tell a story and everybody would have gone, hang on, you got fucking shit-faced drunk and you went back to your fucking place of employment and had a shag on the boss's desk. Well, what do you fucking think's going to happen to you? Of course you're going to lose your job, fool. And then, you know, 15 minutes later it would have all been forgotten, particularly her. And the other thing that's obvious with someone like Brittany Higgins is how she actually doesn't give a fuck about anybody else and revels in the demise of anyone that might disagree with her. Like, you know, you take the Jeremy Cordeaux that said, oh, she was just a silly little girl that got drunk. He loses his fucking career over it. So he loses his income. It's all over for him. Probably had enough money anyway to retire, but beside the point. But she doesn't go, she never goes, oh, hang on, I didn't want a man to lose their job just because he said something about me and all that. No, she writes to the radio station thanking them for the support. So she's more than happy for anyone that disagrees with Brittany to have their fucking life destroyed. Doesn't give it a second thought. Yeah, so thoughtful, so considerate, so compassionate. Of course they're not. They're fucking self-centered, narcissistic arseholes. Aren't you, Brittany? Aren't you, Grace? Disgrace. You know, year and a half or 2 years worth of fucking trolling from Geordie's teenage army idiots. A well-known internet stoush between he and I, but not once did I ever suggest that he should lose his channel or be taken off the air or, you know, even not enjoy the income that he gets and all of that. No. That's because even those I ideologically disagree with, I don't wish hardship and evil on them.
P5.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
1:24.
Oh, I bet that's not true. I bet you're lying to me. You know, sometimes I wonder, Jim, if you tell more lies than Grace Tame and Brittany put together. You wouldn't tell as many fucking lies as Lisa Wilkinson, though. There's a... There's one you never forget. You know, I love that speech she did on the project about Minister Dixon, and she starts breaking up in tears, and we just want men to stop raping us. And all the while, they've got the emotional music going. You know, it's all fucking set up. Lisa Wilkinson should get she shouldn't get a fucking a walkie for journalism. She should get an Emmy for an acting performance on TV. Alright, who's behind me? The guy in fourth.
On your right side's clear.
Oh, what happened to him? He must have hit something. Alright, 15 to go, Jim.
I say Gary, in front is pitting.
Of course, I'm sweating my ass off here. We're having another fucking heat wave in Perth. Nearly 40 degrees every day. Apparently it's going to go on for the next like almost a week, where, you know, never gets below 37. So I've gained another spot, Jim. Someone else has quit out. What's my position, Jim?
P4.
I know, I'm one place away from the podium, Jim. So that's because for a long time I haven't crashed the car and had to go into the pits or done anything bad. Anyway, while I'm having a bit of a go at, you know, various women on the socio-political scene, Mark McGowan, that's one of the stupidest women in the country. He's a fucking slow learner, that guy. Guy, girl. Mark McGowan is a slow learning woman. I say that too because he's not anything approaching an actual real man, so he must be a woman. the gap ahead, Jim?
55 seconds.
I'm going to get a podium out of this, Jim. P3 is going to end up in the pit for some reason, and so one of Geordie's idiots has been commenting on my main channel. Fucking what are they called? Tigger something. They got some real childish name, right? But next time I comment, I'm going to say, you know they're coming to arrest all the trolls soon, right? You better watch out. So that's the one thing you have to love about leftist ideology. When it goes full circle and it bites the advocate. Leader's behind me again. How many times is glorious leader gonna fucking lap me? Right on my bumper, go on.
Right side, clear right. Blue flag.
Oh, it's still a fair way back yet, Jim. But yeah, it's the guy in second. Go on.
Car right, clear right.
What's your gap ahead, Jim?
1:17.
Well, I certainly know Cadwell Park now.
blue flag.
I mentioned to you guys before that I love sim racing. Heaps of fun. What? Go on, mate.
Car right, clear right. P4.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
1.8.
Hang on, how does that work out? He just overtook me. No, he's got to be a lap ahead. I thought if they were a lap ahead I got red colour, not green, but I don't even know what green means, so I'll have to look that up. I know blue means they're a lap behind. White means they're on the same lap as me.
Pay attention to track limits, please, Gary.
Shut up, Jim. So you just don't understand, Jim. You walk into a party, you don't realise, but all the guys all standing around the kitchen, the first thing they say is, fuck, who invited that cunt?
Two laps remaining.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's because the leader, I don't have to do the whole 50, because he's numerous laps ahead of me. So I've noticed that my pre-production videos, post-production, sorry, even though they look a lot better than the live streams, they're not getting many views. I think the one I did the other day's only had 12 views, and I think 3 of those are me, right? But the streams are getting more views, which is a good thing.
We're seeing somewhere on each corner.
I'm a little bit surprised in that, you know, you only get the one view, and it's unfortunately the thing with the streaming is I'm only ever going to be able to do what I'm doing now, driving in-car view. That's all I can do, streaming. Well, that's not quite true. I've contemplated the idea of doing a drive and then, you know, and then playing a video of something in the interim. And commenting on all of that. says final lap now. Final lap coming up. It's going to be one of the two. I guess we're about to find out.
P4, and there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
That was a good result, Jim. Fourth, not quite a podium, but still pretty good. Come on, you can quit out. You know you can do it. Here it comes. Okay. All right. So, it looks like Chu's been agreeing with me there. So earlier on, yeah, Bender said hi, Gary. Hey, Chu. Hey, and Gary says Kratos. Kratos has dropped in. I see the lone gamer has come in and said hi, men, and given the man salute and all of that. That's not evident, but I'm sure he gave the man salute when he said good day. And Kaz Realist. Now, there's a new name. I don't remember seeing you before. My local track only 20 mile up the road from me. Okay, cool. Nice one. Kaz, awesome. Nice, Gary. Glad it worked. Can't remember what that was. March 68. Khaled Al-Zarami. That's all right. If you're a friendly Muslim Arab person, I'm cool with that. I take people as they are, not how they look or their skin color or anything. Exactly. Professional victim. Yep. Not worth anything you take away from society. Yeah, that's right. They contribute nothing. I bet nobody can name a single person that they've actually helped in any way. There'd be no one. Oh well, they helped me. They helped me come to terms with my trans. You're not. Look in your underpants. You're a man. You were born a male. Right? So it's on. It's so disgusting. Yep. Lisa. Oh yeah. Okay. Lisa Wilkinson. Gamer, yes, probably Wally the Snake, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's disgusting, that guy. Basically most people. The main thing about those with leftist ideology is they can't tell the truth. They just can't tell the truth. Yeah, the premiers will get it in time. Yeah, I think. What did they do with Mussolini? They took him out into the town square and hung him up. We're not that far removed from 20th century political history. Lone Gamer says the left always eat their own. Yep. Across the floor against Dan. Yeah. The response was, he's corrupt as all shit. The red shirts thing. He's up to his fucking eyeballs in the red shirt scandal. But any of those politicians, the only way you get to the top of politics is to lie, swindle, rob, cheat, be corrupt, omit things, hide stuff, do cover-ups, help out your mates. In other words, be corrupt. But otherwise, you wouldn't get ahead. You wouldn't get ahead in politics if you didn't lie and backstab your way to the top. It's what you have to do. I'm not saying that justifies it, but it doesn't matter how honest you think that politician is. None of them are, because they can't be. They just can't be. So I've been at it for about an hour and a quarter. So I said I was going to get online and do an ACC race, even though I'm hot and sweaty and sort of don't feel like it because it's so freaking hot in here. I got the aircon going out in the other room, but it just doesn't permeate into here. So I'm going to shut down Content Manager. I'm going to switch Jim over to Competizione.
Radio check.
Competizione. We start up steam, and again, not that it really matters, but just, you know, cosmetically, there we go. We've got steam already up on. So there we go. All right, so kick over ACC. Well, I won at Bathurst again earlier today. Okay, so there was only like half a dozen guys in it, but I won. And that was with aggressive setup. So that's what I'm going to have a go out here. Going to have an aggressive setup. My steering wheel's a bit on the warm side after that drive. Actually, so is my headset. Right. Let me check that you guys are seeing it. There it is. See, that's when I move around there, that's reasonably smooth. It's when I get into a race that it goes all jerky and shit looking. Never mind. So I was at 57 safety points. I've gained another point back. In the last race I was in, what do we got here? Nürburgring. I've been getting smashed at the Nürburgring lately. I was halfway through saying something, I've forgotten what it was. Right, free practice, 4 minutes. 5 minutes qualifying, 10 minutes race. Oh, that's a bit short. Let's go for something else. Can always come back in if I want to. Spa. Spa's another track I just haven't won in ages. All right, this one, 13 minutes of qualifying with a 25-minute race. Let's go with that, even though it's a longer race or whatever. So let's just go. Don't recognise anyone at all. Okay. Set up. We said we were going to go aggressive for a change. Been going safe lately, but having won today at Bathurst in aggressive mode, I'm a little more inspired to. Can you hear me, Jim?
I can hear you. If exit's clear, we have 13 minutes to do the business.
So for those that
got cold brakes all round,
because there seem to be a couple of new viewers in the stream, apologies for the jerkiness of the graphics on ACC. It's nowhere near as smooth as all of my other sims. I don't know why. I know that it's known for being resource hungry. Sort of looking like it's jerking a bit and dropping frames. I know that it detracts from the enjoyability of watching VR. I've tried everything under the sun other than spending $1,000 that I don't have at the moment, but I'll get there. You know, a few evenings down at the underpass down the road in a short skirt and some fishnet stockings, and I'll have $1,000 in no time. So I'm just taking it easy at the moment because the the tyres and brakes feel really cold and slippery, but they'll warm up. What's my position, Jim?
20th place.
Of 24 cars, it says here, Jim. So for the new viewers that
Sector 2.
might not be aware, this is a racetrack called the Spa-Francorchamps in Belgium. It's the home of the Belgian Grand Prix. It's where Max Verstappen won the 2-lap race in the rain last year.
Green flag, Sector 2. The leader's just done a 2:19.72.
And that's quicker than I've ever done 2:19. I don't know that I've ever broken 2:20.
Sector 1 is 2.3, off the pace.
I'm nearly 2.5 seconds behind the leader, even on first sector. Well, that's aggressive setup for you.
Okay, Gary, you need to watch the track limits.
Alright, just been qualifying.
You've had quite a lot of aero damage. You might need to come in and get it fixed. Yellow flag.
Yep, I certainly bashed it into the wall on that occasion, Jim. But because it's only VR and not reality...
You're locking your front brakes.
I'm still talking. I've still got all my teeth. Well, all the teeth I had before I started the race. That's all what I meant to say.
Incident clear. Green flag. There's a car approaching. Don't cross the white line. Blue flag.
Whoa. Aggressive setup's really hard to control at Spa. I'm not trying to make excuses for slamming into the wall before, but you know.
Yellow flag.
I mean,
green flag.
I could accept responsibility for that myself, but it's just too much fun blaming Jim for it.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear of the incident. The leader has just done 2:19.00.
Oh, man. Oh, out. Doesn't matter, it was only a out lap anyway in the pit. Wouldn't count for anything.
Incident for sector 1, yellow flag.
Alright, let's see if we can put in a real lap.
Sector 1 is green.
A real lap. Whoop.
The brake temperatures are okay.
One of the things with aggressive setup, don't tramp the accelerator to the floor when you want to and you want to take off again, just put your foot down.
Blue flag, yellow flag, stay sharp.
Just put your foot down nice and easy was what I was going to say. Now, 6 minutes to go, and I still haven't been able to put in a lap yet. Do I go back to safe?
Incident clear, green flag. There's a car approaching, stay behind the line. You've got cold brakes all around, be careful.
Yes, I know, Jim, I know. Warm the tyres up a little this time. There you go, that put a bit of heat in the brakes.
Cold tyres all round. Sector 3 is yellow. Green flag in Sector 3. Okay, Gary, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Has just done a 219.00. Yellow flag, incident clear, green flag. Green flag, Sector 2, 21st.
Alright, this is the one, Jim. I'm going to get through it this time.
Yellow flag. Car right, clear right. Incident clear, back to green flag. Sector 1 is 2.0, off the pace.
We've got 2 minutes 30 left, so I've got enough time to get another lap in after this one still.
The leader has just done a 218.63.
Well, that's almost the fastest I've ever heard of.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Faster than I can do.
Your tyre temps are all good. Sector 2 is 3.1, off the pace. Sector 1 is now green.
Tell me I'm in the top 10 now. Oh, fuck's sake. In the top 10 now, Jim. Yes, no.
Yellow
18.
flag, sector 2,
Fuck.
B18. Should last lap in this session. You've just done a 225.78.
I'm going to get annihilated, Jim. Annihilated. I'm actually already 3 tenths down. So. I'm 4 tenths down and climbing, so I'm going even slower than last lap. I'm going to be way down the back, Jim.
Sector 2 is clear. Your brake temps look good.
Still half a second down.
Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
3 tenths down. Four tenths down.
Yellow flag. Green flag, all clear. That's the end of the session, B18.
Well, we'll see what happens. Sometimes being down the back is a good thing. So 18 it is. Spa Francorchamps, the Flying Crow. What's my position, Jim?
Didn't understand that.
What's my position, Jim?
We haven't got that data.
Ah. Says I'm 18th, Jim. It's alright, Jim. I'll bring you up to date with what's really going on.
The air temp is 25 Celsius. Get ready. Go, go, go. Right side. Clear right. Car right. Clear right. Car right.
Go on, mate.
Right side's clear. On your right. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Right side's clear. Clear all round. Yellow flag. Clear left. Alright, Gary. You picked up a bit of aero damage.
Yeah, it's not too bad, Jim.
Clear of the incident. Green flag. Good start. Keep it up.
The incident. What's my position, Jim?
You're locking your fronts going into Lake Hoop, P11.
Really? Okay. It does say 11. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
9.7 seconds.
We can catch some of that up. My car's actually in pretty good nick. You must have just got a love tap. I mean, I can feel it's not perfect, but it's not bad. Oh, it's going to be worse in a minute.
The bodywork's in pretty bad shape. I need to fix that.
Shut up, Jim. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
Say again.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
15 seconds.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
17 seconds.
Oh, yeah, it's not good, Jim. It's not good. What's the gap behind, Jim?
3:48.4.
Yeah, that doesn't sound right. I mean, it does say everyone behind me's a lap behind. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
21 seconds. Yellow flag. Green flag, you're clear.
What's my position, Jim?
P10.
Yeah, I'm going to gain place just from other guys quitting out, Jim. That's how it's going to work with this one. Hey, it's not a total loss. I've gained 8 spots so far. It was 18th, I'm now 10th. I've got to look on the bright side, Jim. Oh, fuck. For fuck's sake. And the same as last lap, I went to accelerate out of that corner and it just, I don't know, it just goes into a total oversteer.
Just 20 minutes to go.
Right, the longest pit lane in the world, Jim.
What's your speed limit in the pits? The car ahead's pitting.
Did I mention, Jim, it's the longest pit lane in the world? I'm still in 10th spot. Although that's probably not going to last much longer. I'm going to be here for a minute. Seconds to go. There's something about that's really real about how ACC's set up, you know, to do with the pitting, and I don't know. It's just oh, I've gained a spot, Jim.
Behind. Take care, rejoining. Blue flag.
What's my position, Jim?
P9. Your brakes are cold. Be careful.
Oh, I've got a guy coming up behind me. Whoop! Who's in 11th.
Your brake temps are good.
This guy's at least a lap behind me. What's your gap ahead, Jim?
8.8.
Really?
E9.
That's not true, Jim. There's a guy that's oh, actually, it could be true. No, it can't be true, because there's a guy that's 12 seconds in front of me. He's a lap ahead. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
10.0.
Well, let's see if we can find out who it is by catching up to him, eh, Jim? got? We've got 14 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Oh, he's gone long, Jim, he's flying it. It doesn't matter, he's a lap behind anyway.
James is now in the lead. That was at 224.87. Okay, Gary, that's half distance. You're looking good for fuel.
So that was a decent lap for me, and I did 224. And I was talking before about, you know, these guys that get it down to 219 and that. Right, so we've got another guy, slow car in front of me, but he's a back marker as well, he's a lap behind. The blue flag's not for me, it's for them. What's the gap behind, Jim?
54 seconds.
Alright, just over 10 minutes to go.
That's your quickest so far.
223, yeah.
10 minutes remaining, 10 minutes.
Well, now he's moving over. Good on you, mate. You're a true professional. Whoop.
Car
Oh.
right. Right side's clear. Yellow flag.
Yeah.
It's clear. Green flag.
Oh, I reckon there was about maybe 6 or 7 microcubes in that one, Jim.
James is now leading.
Oh, who's in front of me here? Oh, so this guy's a lap ahead of me. What's my position, Jim?
P9.
Yeah, I'm still in P9. I'm probably going to do the whole rest of the race in P9. So this guy's not going to get a blue flag from me because he's a lap ahead of me. So I'm not overtaking. Even if I catch him, I'm not overtaking him. So he won't get a blue flag to get out of my way. So he won't, therefore. But I'm certainly catching up to him. Probably damaged car up into the pit. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
2:36.
Ah.
Sauvage ahead is pitting. Sector 2 is now green.
Seven minutes 10.
Car left, clear left. Incident in Sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow. James is now in the lead.
It's only because Judas hung himself, Jim.
Green flag in Sector 3.
The fuck was that? He says in chat. Minutes 15. So I'm not really getting away from the guy that
5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left.
was a lap
Gary,
behind me.
Come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits.
That got out of my way before. Fucking goon, watch where you're going. What's my position, Jim?
P8.
That guy that came out of the pits on the same lap as me. So he's going to be trying to hunt me down. guy that let me pass, he's between us. What's the gap behind, Jim?
Gap to Sauvage. Behind is increasing. It's now 3.8 seconds. 3.8 seconds.
Good. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
10 seconds.
Is it? Doesn't look like it. That's not what it says here, Jim. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
11 seconds.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
2.0.
He's getting closer. Right, let's fucking lose these guys.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes. James is leading the race.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
2.5.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
2.4.
What's my position, Jim?
P8.
That's my fuel, Jim.
Should be about 22 minutes of fuel left. 3.5 litres per lap.
Crashing long. What's the gap behind, Jim?
2.3.
It's not true, Jim. You're talking about the guy that's... Oh, hang on. Oh no, the placing things all seem changing. What's the gap behind, Jim?
2.6.
Okay, we're over time, so this is the final lap. I've just got to hold this guy out. What's the gap behind Jim?
2.5 seconds.
He's trying. What's the gap behind Jim?
2.5 seconds.
I got 1.4 here, Jim. .3. There he is. But I'm home, Jim, I'm home.
E9, there's the finish. Good drive.
No, it wasn't 9, Jim. Oh, it might have been. Hang on, I'll check.
Right, clear right.
Check the results, let's have a look. It is results 7. Alrighty, from 18th to 7th. 11 spots gained, Jim. For a pretty shitty race, I did all right. It's always a gain if you gain spots, isn't it? It's what gain means after all. All right, well, it just must be super humid in here. Like, yeah, the sweat's just running off me. 7th, nice, says Chew. Good on you, Chew. Thanks, mate. And then we've got the guy claims he's an animal. Sure. I'm not quite sure. I'd have to read back there to see what Chew's talking about there. Is it Biden? You guys are having talking about Biden. And then Jan Dane is what I meant to say, has dropped in but has left now. Have a good day, Gary. I'm gonna go work. See you later. What's up, Boomer Gary? Yeah, I'm not quite. I don't think I'm quite. Well, I might be Boomer like within 12 months of Boomer, but I always really saw myself as a Gen X guy. If you can put that bloody goalposts around Boomer, wasn't it meant to be 1946 to 1964 or something like that? It was Boomer, and I was born in January 63, so if I am a Boomer, I'm a pretty bloody young Boomer. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave it there, go make myself something to eat. Got a few things to do before work tomorrow. I'm going to be eating leftovers for the next couple of days. Again, try and save some money. But it is payday tomorrow. So thanks for dropping in yet again, watching another racing stream. That was pretty cool. Actually didn't do too badly in both those races. Got home in 4th for the AI race, and then for the live race, gained 11 spots. So not too bad. All right, guys, take care. Be good. I know that you will. See you next time.